Hi, this is Erica Poindexter with the Poindexter Real Estate Group. We are on episode 10 of Leaving California. Today I'm with Maggie in Austin, Texas. I'm super excited for Austin. My parents live in New Braunfels, which is, depending on which side of Austin, 40 minutes to an hour into Austin. I absolutely adore Austin, Texas. If I could leave California, that's probably one of my top choices. But anyway, so Maggie, tell me a little bit about you and your brokerage and a little bit about why you got into real estate and how long you've been in the business.
All right. Thanks, Erica, for having me on the show. First of all, I've been in real estate since 2003. I was raised in the Williamson County area since the third grade. Went to high school, graduated high school, went to Southwest Texas, now called Southwest Texas University. So yes, I've been in real estate since 2003. I'm associate broker here, also a mortgage loan officer. And I love this town. I love all the weirdness about Austin.
You love the weirdness of Austin. So
yes, I do.
Tell me a little bit about what is the benefits? I refuse to do loans. So you tell me what's the benefits in having somebody that does both on your team at the same time?
Well, you can contribute to your client's needs. First of all, you have more control, about the loan, about the appraisals, the process. So if the ball gets dropped, I know it's being dropped before it gets dropped.
So yeah, you got your hands in all of the aspects of the process. I know I build really close relationships with my lender partners here, so that communication is key for sure. What is your favorite weird thing in Austin?
I would have to say it's the music capital of the world. The big music people come here. Now, we haven't had many functions, but it is pretty exciting to see groups first start out here and then turn out to be bigger when they leave and they come back.
Was there somebody that you saw when they were small and not popular that you were excited to see make it big?
I saw several of them. The band Oasis. They didn't really get too big, but yes. I don't know exactly what they're doing now, but yes, they started out here. Also, famous Willie Nelson. He always comes back and throws great, concert events.
Maybe someday, maybe 2021, we'll get some concerts back. That will be amazing. I know, in Sacramento area, we do a ton of music, and we all miss that very much. I think I miss concerts and the movies the most of all.
Yes, I agree.
So with your California clients moving to Texas, I know you've been doing the same thing as me in the reverse direction and doing a lot of video and helping clients who are thinking about leaving California move to Austin. What are you seeing? What are people's most requested, or what's the common thread between everybody? What are they looking for?
Well, they're looking for more house for less money than what they're actually paying for in California. So they're surprised how far the dollar goes here.
Get your dollar to go a little further. And are you seeing, I know when I've been talking to everybody else, as I've been doing this series, a huge commonality between everybody who's leaving is that a lot of people are still keeping their jobs here in California. Yeah. I know, luckily with Austin, though, there is a lot of industry. So are they mostly keeping their jobs and working from home, or are you seeing more businesses move their whole company out that way?
I've only seen they're still working remotely. They've gotten the green light to work remotely, and they moved the states for better education for their kids, more economical for the family budget, all around, they just pick up and move.
Yeah. My parents like to call me or send me pictures of what gas prices are every time. I'm like, thanks.
$1.89 right now.
$1.89. Yeah.
$1.89.
We're always about double, so it's about 3 something.
And no state income tax.
And no state income tax, right?
Mm-hmm.
But our property tax is a little bit more expensive.
Yes, okay. Especially in Travis County.
But still, with the difference in property taxes plus state income taxes that we're doing here, it's still a savings tax-wise for sure.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go on a little tour. Let me pull up your properties. So let me get my other screen. So basically, I like to start, close to the city center and move out a little more rural. So we kind of hit a lot of different kinds of properties that people might be interested in. Okay. Our median home price here in Placer County, California, where I work, is about $500,000. So I've been using that median home price as just a comparison tool. We could go to the median home price in Austin, which would be less expensive, but I think it's fun to kind of see like what you can buy for the same exact money, right?
Correct.
So this is a townhouse in Austin. 500,000, 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, 2,000 square feet. And this is the living room, and it's so cute, a little bit mid-century modern, I would say. And I think their decor kind of, maybe that's what it makes it feel like. But tell me a little bit about living here.
Okay, so this property is actually in the Great Hills subdivision, which is actually North Austin location. So Austin is subdivided into South Austin, Central Austin, which includes downtown area, North Austin, which is closer to the suburbs, and then you have East Austin. Then also, most of your money downtown will be used for condos, mid-rises, high-rises, apartments, condo-like type buildings. The further out you go, you tend to get more for the money. So this townhouse is actually centrally located in the northwest part of Austin.
Oh, this is a cute little backyard patio situation.
And I'm seeing a lot of patios, patio extensions, more outdoor living because people are staying more at their house. So they want to be entertained or, entertain the family members at their house.
Well, and I think too, if you know anything about California, we love our outdoor living spaces. So if you're getting a lot of people from California, I would assume that they take that outdoor living with them. I know it's a little more humid out there, but it's still always, I've never suffered. I haven't minded the humidity when I go and visit. And I think there's still a lot of nights that you can hang out outside and enjoy your family and use that outdoor space the same way that we do here in California for sure.
Correct. It's an adjustment because it's more buggy here, but it is tolerable.
It is tolerable. Let's see. Let's go to the next one is Crispin Hall Lane in Pflugerville. And this is a bigger house by a lot. So this is only 475,000, 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, 3,000 square feet. And one thing, I see this style in different shapes and sizes kind of all over when I visit. So like the rock exterior and then the shape of the roof and stuff, I see that repeated a lot. Is that just me noticing it, or is it pretty common?
It's pretty standard. We have the shingle roofs. There are some houses that do have the tile roofs. Our heat is pretty forceful here, so the builders tend to like the shingles. The stone and the brick is quite common. We hardly see stucco here. So we'll see more of the stone, more of the brick, or hardy plank.
Little mud room drop off. So tell me a little bit about Pflugerville. Like, what is how far are you from Austin? What's the like schools like, all of that stuff?
Okay, so Pflugerville is actually a suburb of Travis County, so you're still in Travis County. It is a little bit more price economical. This one is actually located in the Avalon subdivision, which is a new area. It's east of the 35, Highway IH-35. Pflugerville's more, if you live in Pflugerville, you're called a Pflugervillian. So it has a lot of history there. So a lot of Austinites moved to Pflugerville just for more house for your money. You know, you're still in Travis County. Pflugerville's ISD school systems, you know, are favored if you're looking for a good school district. So you're within about 10 minutes away from Austin. So you're very close to Austin.
And something I've noticed in these interviews that I've been doing is common areas and HOAs in these kind of communities. This looks like a community pool to me.
Correct.
And what do you know? Let's see. Do you know the HOA? Is it on here? Because this has been a shocking discovery for me. Maybe it's not on the listing, but I'm finding that the yearly HOA for things in these kind of communities is less than what some of our HOAs are per month. And they're getting tons of amenities.
Oh, scroll up. You just missed it.
Did I miss it?
Yes.
I went too fast when I went back up.
Okay.
Oh, $31 a month.
Yeah. Correct.
Yeah. And you get a pool and there's a common area. It looks like there's some kind of like community building, community center areas, basketball courts, picnics, and a pool. Like any community like that here is several $100s a month. And I've noticed like lazy rivers and really cool, like different community, like different kinds of areas, not just like a pool. Like they have all kinds of cool stuff for $31.
Correct. Some of them have clubhouses. Some of them have bike trails, you know, dog parks, jogging trails, bike trails, you know.
I like that the best. That's always that. I just think that's so cool. Like when they're building these communities, they're planning these things out and making it accessible. I mean, it's been a trend I've seen in the newer communities outside of California for sure. So Round Rock, and this is your stomping grounds. Like this is where you're mostly doing business and where you live, right?
Correct. So I tend to favor Williamson County because I grew up in Williamson County, and the hop, skip, and jump to Austin is very tolerable. You bypass the taxes of Travis County. You still have great school systems in the Williamson County. You have, you know, more of a family life and not as big as Austin city life. So yes, so Williamson County has actually been the favored, you know, to go, especially since, you know, we just, Round Rock, Texas actually is on the map with the new resort that just opened up last month, Kalahari, the indoor water park. Oh my gosh, that's huge here.
I'm gonna have to check that out next time I come out there and visit.
Oh yes. Yeah, Round Rock.
I haven't even been to Schlitterbahn because every time we go in the summer, it's just packed in. You know, we have little nieces and nephews that are usually hanging out with us. But my favorite, I will not come out in the summer without tubing. It's so much fun, and so a whole new water park to hang out at would be cool to see.
Yes. So this one is actually located in Sendero Springs. Round Rock is divided into two categories. Round Rock West, which is west of the IH-35, and Round Rock East, which is east of the IH-35. So you have different classes of Round Rockers, what we call them, tend to favor either west or east side. So each one has their, you know, own little critique, you know, areas. And Round Rock West is actually subdivided for different, of course, every every site is subdivided for different schools, ISDs.
Yeah. And we missed the whole square. I missed telling about the house on this one because I got excited. But it's 500,000, 5 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, 3,420 square feet. So that's a lot of house for the money. I would say something like this. What's the acreage? It's a lot smaller lot. I would say something like this will be over 700,000 here for sure. So they're definitely getting a good change of pace and more for their money. And then again, no personal income tax, just your property taxes. Do you know what property taxes are on something like this off the top of your head? I know that's
actually it says so on the percentage weight. It's generally, if not 3%, it's closer to the 3% mark.
Okay.
Scroll down.
I don't know.
Okay.
2.55.
There you go.
See, and ours isn't, when we're pulling stuff up like this, it's not as transparent on our MLS. That's cool though, actually. We always have to go back and look it up and figure it out. Okay, well, but tell me a little bit of like, what else do you love about Round Rock specifically? And what do you like to do like local to Round Rock as compared to just having to go downtown to Austin?
Well, it depends. So if you want to go and have fun and, visit the clubs and go drinking, 6th Street is the thing to do. So 6th Street is actually located downtown. So that's the key thing to do if that's your thing. In Round Rock, you tend to be a little bit, there is downtown Round Rock where they have like piano bars, restaurants, a little walking area. So you can, take your pets, walk your pets, and just kind of walk the downtown area. There's, of course, there's Kalahari that just opened. There's another water park in Pflugerville, Typhoon, Texas. That's not indoors, it's outdoors. There is in Leander, which is not Round Rock, but it is Williamson County. They're building a huge multiplex shopping center, condos. So it's Williamson County in general is getting very big.
Getting big.
Yes. Yeah.
What's your favorite local restaurant?
It's hard to pick just one, though.
Hard to pick just one. Okay, yeah. So barbecue. Do you have one favorite barbecue?
Yes. Well, there's a toss-up there. Texas likes their barbecue, and there's certain barbecues that have better ribs. The sides are better, but I tend to stick with Salt Lick.
Salt Lick is so good, so good. And we went. Gosh, I think last time we didn't go last time. I think it's been like 4 years since I've been to Salt Lick, but it's I would say it's number one. I've tried several.
Yes.
And Salt Lick still wins.
So have I.
Salt Lick still wins. So thank you so much. I'm so grateful that you come on and talk to me a little bit about Austin. And if you're interested, if anybody out there is interested in moving to Austin or anywhere else in Texas, I've got connections kind of all over the state. I've been breaking up the state piece by piece. We did Houston. I've got Dallas on the schedule. And then I think I've got to find a San Antonio. Because even just from Austin to San Antonio, it looks like a short area on the map, but housing is so different from here to there. So I think it's important that we break it up. And I know that, my Austin agents, even though it's an hour drive or whatever, they're not going to San Antonio.
No, they're not.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Maggie. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Enjoy the new year. And I look forward to working with you with some clients soon.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.